Welcome on my YouTube channel, Online Alua YouTube channel again. Thank you for subscribing. I'm having all 10 subscribers. I'm happy from this. We can making maybe 1000 this month. Will be great. Share my videos. You can talking about it, write about comments there, talk about this on Instagram account, whatever. If you want that some video or something, just write me, not a message on the Instagram account. I'm sorry, I'm getting 1000 messages a day. I don't having time for read this. But I I just I'm sorry, guys. I wondering that I will reading in when you're writing in my comments down or on YouTube. Will be faster way because on YouTube I'm having lots of comments, and I having very special person who wanted from me video about this how I cook, how I cooking. So I really cooking Italian food and about this Italian food. Have funny story about this. How I was in Italy and I was in Italian restaurant and I always ordering focaccia. And I call it focaccia. And everybody looking at me like, okay, Lenny, focaccia. And after a week, what they going there, just like on every day, and now I'm looking like, okay, I want this. I don't know if I can pronounce it right because they're always louching on me. So they teach me that it's pronounced focaccia and maybe new Norwegian, not fluent, but Norwegian I knew good. I studied Swedish, Japanese, and English I knew fluent, and German, of course. But Italian I knew just tiramisu and latte macchiato and other stuff. I'm sorry, I still don't know if I pronounce it right. So that is just like about this how I cooking, and I still remember when I was eating my first Italian food what I made was focaccia. If you don't counting spaghetti bolognese and others, but just like I really going to make something really Italian, and I'm making focaccia, and my friends say me give there more oil, and I'm looking like with on this recipe, I'm just okay, but I born on Italy, give there more oil, and I don't listening her. And I have to because it was so dry that you have to broke up and cracking nuts with this. But it was good, tasted good, but it just was dry because it was just like hard to swallow. It wasn't hard to swallow. You even can cut this. How it was dry. So hungry recommendation: listening Italian people when you read when you cook or bake something from Italian food. When they told you give them more olive oil, do it. Okay. And this is my story about this how I cook my first Italian food. And I usually, I don't know, I also of time cooking normal Czech foods. I living 12 years on Czech and Slovakian, of course, but I keeping in my household long time. Long time because because we just. I don't know. I spent 7 years with Václav. It was my first this a long time relationship. We having child together, and he come from Czech, so I cooking Czech things. I honestly never cooking svíčková, what is meaning like Czech national meat meal, but it's meat. It's beef meat. Somebody call them candle sauce, but it's wrong translate. And just about this cooking, I it's beef with vegetable sauce and dumplings, and I usually like cooking Italian. For myself, because Václav and me broke 8 years ago, new days. I'm wondering that you probably knew this. So we're cooking Italian food. And just like I don't know, pumpkin soup and these hard things like something from one pot. You put everything from one pot and just like mix it together or something. So this is just like how I cooking, and maybe I will told you how I first time cook. It's another story. I first time cook when I was 10 years old. And we living, my parents living on Bratislava, and was older, and we moved to a town next to next to Banská Bystrica, is middle of Slovakia. And we having just like not a normal oven, but was for coal. And it's cooking on this little bit different day. I cook first time, and I wanted making milk caramel. And I don't even have idea what you have to doing with milk caramel. So I just fry all, put there sugar, and then when start being just frying and was absolutely horrible hot, I bring milk and put it on this. Of course, having absolutely horrible explosive reaction. And then when I this cook recipe from this 10 years old chef was done, I go and I just was absolutely horrible hot, and I absolutely don't having idea what was with this. And I just like was there, and I put it on plate. And this plate was hot, so I broke it, so I have to hide it trash can. And of course I have more of this, and was still hot. This caramel was still hot, so I giving on another plate, and that's just like how I hold this broke too. So when my mommy from service on from stuff what she having home broke maybe six plates by like this. Mommy to him, and I am sorry that I did it. Just like make cook my first time cook with my how I first time cook. And from this caramel, when this start being dry and getting cold, was just like hard candy, was like hard candy from caramel. And nobody can eat it. Absolutely nobody can eat it. But then I start with puddings, and we having something like for kids. For kids is just like for kids is just like just like for kids are gris is called krupica in Slovakia, and is gris is just like something like pudding, but you mix it something else, maybe uniosunar on something. It's just like something like this. And you probably can come from to Czech Republic on to Slovakia or to Slovakia, try that. And my cooking starting better, so I really like cooking. I more like baking, but I work at the bank 2 years, so I going to restaurant, and now I cooking just something fast, always something fast, beans, and all this stuff from one pot for 3 days. Or so this is how I cooking. I like baking. I like making small cupcakes. Last time bake on 24 August cake for Elan. But meat is great too. Baking meat, of course, roasting, not baking. And just like this is stuff like this. Somebody wanted a video about cooking, so I hope that I satisfy you. I think I'm making pumpkin soon for now. I having their beans with pasta for eating, and just like usual, I like making Italian. From my personal way, I love eating Vietnamese food and Italian, but Vietnamese food I cannot cook. I can imagine 8 hours cook soup. Yeah. So, and of course I love Slovakian food because I'm born in Slovakia. I'm Slovakian living on Czech, and from Czech. I loving Vepšoknet Lozelo. I'm sorry, I can pronounce Czech till today. And this Vepšoknet Lozelo, it's one of my most favorite foods, and it's a piece of pork with dumplings and sauerkraut. So I hope that you like my video about cooking. I want a story like this. So you get it. Hope I make you happy. I'm happy that you want stuff like this from me. And leave me like, write me comment down below, and of course subscribe me and follow me on Lenny Lova Instagram account. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. Bye.